Where are we going to this time, Brad?
The Redwoods.
The giant trees.
Old Redwoods for an old birthday.
That's right. It's your birthday this weekend. This will be a fun trip. We start out our long trip by filling up. $4.81 per gallon. Prices are going down. And our companion Riker is pretty excited for this trip. Lots of big trees to pee on. But as soon as we get south of Portland, a front bringing snow moves directly in front of our path. The first snow of the season. But that's okay. We have four-wheel drive. So we head up and over the coastal range to our first stop, Newport, where we visit with our friends Brian and Sally. Well, that was a nice stay in Newport last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now we're going to go over the Kita Bridge. I love this bridge. I think it's beautiful. Our first stop for the day is Ona Beach State Park, about 8 miles south of Newport, Oregon. It's a great stop if you want to do some beach combing or simply relax for the day. Next stop, Seal Rock State Wayside. It features lots of offshore rock formations that provide habitat for seals, sea lions, seabirds, anything that lives near the sea. And as we drive further south near Yachats, the Oregon coast gets even more rugged and more splendid. One can't help but pull over on Highway 101 and just soak it all in. So many places to visit, like the Devil's Churn. It's a deep chasm along the ocean that creates a dramatic churning action as the waves come in. It's located just south of Yachats. Are you ready for a good hike? Well, make sure you stop at Cape Perpetua, where there's 26 miles of hiking trails. This area is stunning. It's 800 feet over the Pacific Ocean, and it's the highest viewpoint accessible by car along the Oregon coast. A must-see. Brad, what campground are we at tonight?
We are at Sunset Bay near Charleston.
South Carolina?
No, Oregon.
Oregon? Are you native Oregonian? And at night, we do fun things like play Yahtzee.
And you get your butt handed to you.
Breakfast is cinnamon roll waffles that we made out of our little mini waffle maker.
It worked good.
Is it? Is it good?
Yeah, really.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
It's a good idea.
In the waffle maker. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
This is the Shore Acres Botanical Gardens, and they have this lit up at night for Christmas. But we are not here for Christmas, so we aren't going to see the lights. But who needs lights when you've got the spectacle that is the Oregon coast? Shore Acres State Park is a scenic bluff that offers some of the most spectacular, rugged seascapes, especially during the winter storms. But it's time to travel further south to one of my favorite towns along the way, Bandon. They have an adorable boardwalk, great shopping, and interesting salty people. We also stopped at the Wheelhouse, where they helped celebrate Brad's birthday.
Thank you.
Yay! Happy birthday to you.
Free dessert.
Once our bellies were full, we hunkered down for the night at Cape Blanco State Park, where I got some work done and we prepared for the next day's adventure. This This is Cape Blanco! It's really windy. It may have been windy at Cape Blanco, but the lighthouse and the views were worth the gusts. But we had big trees to see, so we hit the road, where the views along the way were just as spectacular. Heading into Gold Beach.
Motel 6.
There's a Motel 6. Is it true that it used to only cost $6 to stay at a Motel 6?
I don't know. Before my time. It was 19 when I started.
Gold Beach. So, Brad, we just crossed the border into California. What do you think?
It's not sunny.
That's true. And there's no palm trees that I see. A little disappointing. Let's go back to Oregon. All right, so we may not have seen any California palm trees, but the trees that we did see in Jedediah National Park were out of this world. These giant redwoods are more than giant, they're massive. Whoa.
Hey, we're the monkeys. Craziest people around.
So we made it to the giant redwoods for Brad's birthday. But now it's time to wrap things up, head home, and face reality. But not before stopping at a couple of beaches along the way. The Whale's Head. But one of our favorite surprise stops was Floras Lake, just south of Langlois, Oregon. We loved it so much that we hunkered down for the night at Boice-Cope Park.
What's going on here, John?
We're making dinner.
What's dinner?
It's going to be shrimp and grits in the Instant Pot.
What do you think of that, Breaker?
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Shrimp and grits, just like Thanksgiving in South Carolina.
Yep.
Thank you.
So the next morning we got up and decided to venture out on the beach. And what an adventure it was! There were arches, amazing rock formations, waterfalls, and so many creatures in the variety of tide pools. All right, you ready to head back home?
Let's do it.
Okay. This was a fantastic trip, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
The Redwoods.
The Redwoods. Did you feel older in the Redwoods or younger in the Redwoods?
Younger.
Younger. Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video as well. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and happy trails.